what we will be doing. What we're doing today. Teachings of the Mahaati, the Dzogchen. These words of Garab Dorje. Then, what it is here. It's very powerful. Then, now you all came here. I am so glad you did that you came so far. All of you, best wishes upon you. I know you have come from so very far. Some from America. And from maybe 21, 22 hours on the airplane to get here. I know how far it is. It's very good. So like that, when we talk about what Garab Dorje said, what it is here. In the lineage, Garab Dorje, he received his teaching from Vajrasattva, from Shri Saraha. It comes down like that. So a little bit, I will tell you the story of Garab Dorje. First, his mother, she was a practitioner. So in that way, she had a really good dream that the sun and the moon came together within her. Above the sun it came, from below the moon it came, and they joined within her. And then later, she found herself pregnant with Garab Dorje. The mother, she said, a boy without a father. This is a weird thing. I should just put him out. I should throw him away. I shouldn't keep him. So she offered him among flowers, in a field of flowers. She offered him to the universe. And nothing bad happened to him. So he became the head of everything. He was like so powerful that nothing bothered him in that field. Even when he was very small, like maybe 10 years old, like that. Sometimes his mother couldn't find him. She didn't know where he'd gone off to. So his mother said to him, "So where are you getting off to?" "I'm going to Vajrasattva to get teachings," he answered. "So what did you learn there? What do you know from that?" his mother asked. "Everything Vajrasattva knows, I now know." That's what he said. So later on, in India, the great university of Nalanda was, with 500 scholars studying there. Among them, they used to study debating. So in that way, among all those scholars, the best one was Rinpoche. And Garab Dorje, he defeated all of the scholars there, pleasing them very much. They said, "The Buddha has come among us. Dharma is refreshed among us. What a great thing has come to us. Because of all the dharmas, of all the debates, this boy, he won." So in this way, he was recognized as being so great. Rinpoche, had been away in another place. He had previously been the most accomplished of those scholars. He heard that there came to our center a boy who defeated everyone in debate. He defeated everyone. He heard this. So Jompo Shini, he a little bit said, I need to now go and debate this upstart kid. So he came to do that. And Garab Dorje, they debated. They debated a lot. And Garab Dorje won. Then Jompo Shini, he prostrated to Garab Dorje. Then Garab Dorje became the teacher of Jompo Shini, and so the lineage passes down that way. So then when it was, Garab Dorje, when he had gone to full rainbow, he had died and gone into rainbow form. There was great grief in the heart of Jompo Shini for the loss of his teacher. You are the truth of the lamp of light of this universe. How shall we proceed without you? He cried out. At that point, a round circular rainbow arose in the sky with the form of his teacher in it. And in that form, from the circular rainbow, he gave the teachings of view, meditation, and action, these very teachings that are transmitted today. Jompo Shini, his mind was merged with his teacher in the moment of understanding and recognizing this. So like that, Garab Dorje, Jompo Shini, Shiri Saraha, the lineage passes down like that. The Dzogchen lineage, it comes forth to this moment. It came through the great Longchen Rabjam and the great Jigme Jawe Nyugu and Kensei Oser through Zapatu Rinpoche. The lineage, it came to us like that. The meaning of this Dharma has come to us like that. It is incredibly important. Then I a bit. Of Garab Dorje, the title of this text is the three words that strike to the heart. Three words. And in this way, Patrul Rinpoche, he wrote a commentary expounding on the three words of Garab Dorje. So in that way, we have a longer version as well as the original words of Garab Dorje. We have the commentary by Patrul Rinpoche. This is the story of how this teaching came to be. So what it is here, the first line is I prostrate to the teacher. Everything is contained in this, since the Guru is the embodiment of all precious ones. In the prostration to the teacher, all dharmas are there. View, meditation, and action, the three. The essence of the teacher and the meaning of meditation cannot be separated. So to show this, the names of the teachers of the lineage and the meaning of meditation will be given as an example. The view is Longchen Rabjam, name of a teacher of the lineage. The meditation is Kensei Oser. It is the name of a teacher. But it also means Kensei Oser was the disciple of Longchen Rabjam, but the word Longchen Rabjam means infinite vast expanse. You see, the great-heartedness of the direct recognition of emptiness is symbolized by the names of Great Expanse, Longchen Rabjam, and Kensei Oser, which is light rays of knowledge and love. The action is Jarwe Nyugu. When we say Jalwi Nyugo, it means sons of the victorious ones. He was the disciple of Khyentse Oser. And Jalwi Nyugo was. He was the teacher of Patrul Rinpoche. So in this way, view meditation and action associated with the names of the teachers and the meanings of these names. In this way, for one who practices in this way, there is no doubt about enlightenment in this very lifetime. But if not, there is still happiness. Oh, wow. You see, it is so greatly effective that even if you do not fully accomplish, still you will have happiness and joy. It will give you the well-being. The view Longchen Rajam, infinite vast expanse, is as follows. To hit the vital point with the 3 lines, the 3 lines, the 3 words are view, meditation, and action. What these 3 words do is they strike to the heart of the matter. This is the root of Maha'ati of Dzogchen. The heart to which they strike is the illusions you create. How you keep yourself led around through samsara, through realm upon realm, they strike to the heart of this which traps you. So first, how to meditate, this is important. First, you need to relax your own mind. Let it rest loosely. Leave it in a relaxed way. Don't do anything to it. If you don't relax your mind, you will make something out of this. You will be creative and create formations. Without being distracted, without concentrating either. Without concentrating or being distracted, between these 2 extremes is a thought-free state. There beyond thought to rest. Leave it there in a relaxed way. Leave it be in that way. While you remain there, relax, relax. Your mind now relaxed there, not thinking. But while relaxing there quickly, suddenly exclaim a mind-shattering seed syllable, pet. Pet. Pa, you see, the first letter is a letter of method, and tra, a letter of wisdom. When you bring them together, they spell the seed syllable pet. And you need to strike with pet your mental creations. This here pet, it's not like other pets in other practices. It's fierce. It's sudden. It's short. So fierce, sudden, and short it must be done. It must have these 3 qualities to be effective. And so having struck with that pet, Emma Ho, utterly indescribable. Nothing whatsoever. An utterly open blankness. When you see your own mind, without the formations of habitual creation, there is an utter openness, a blankness there, where your awareness vastly encompasses everything. Without boundary, without limitation it is. This awareness which is indescribable in words. This utter openness without limit or boundary of idea or concept. This dharmakaya awareness, recognize it for what it is. When you look at your own mind, there's really nothing to it beyond your thoughts. When you look at your mind, looking beyond the thoughts, there is the dharmakaya awareness. You need to recognize this for what it is. You need to see it yourself. This is the essence of the view. This is showing of the view. This what it is. When you look at your mind, you need to understand how to do this, how to look at your mind. When you look there, beyond thought, that blankness dharmakaya is. Dharmakaya awareness it is. Recognize this dharmakaya awareness. Don't think about it, look at it. This is the most important meaning of all. When you relaxedly, gently look at your mind, that which cannot be described in ideas or words, beyond all concept, dharmakaya awareness, we say. Recognize this. This is the view. This is the root. From this slowly arises the rest from seeing. You need to know to look within your own mind to see the view. This is the most important part of Dzogchen. To relax your body and mind, and with your mind relaxed, to let it settle into its own natural state, where you don't see anything at all. This dharmakaya is. This is where emptiness and awareness come together as one thing. Empty awareness. This to recognize and understand. First, the pointing out, the showing you of the view is important. Therefore, it is done first. It is the first point. Then, as thoughts arise, the moving and dance of thoughts, and in the stillness between thoughts, as you have feelings such as anger, and all the different arisings of mind, happiness and sadness. These things will continue to happen. They arise in mind. It is natural. But they can arise as meditation. So all thoughts, all feelings, all arisings of mind, when you are going about, when you are sitting down, when you are eating food, whatever you are doing, this dharmakaya awareness, recognize it in all the other arisings. Do not let them hide it. See dharmakaya awareness in all manifestations. Allow the mother luminosity and child luminosity to unite. You see the natural luminosity of your mind, which has always been there from the beginning of time, which is innate, your own Buddha nature. Yeah, Borisson. Garoche. Excuse us, a minor emergency that has to be dealt with. Oh, there is some issues going on in the courts, and this is our attorney. It's in court today, so forgive us. As Rinpoche was saying, all arising is dharmakaya awareness. Work with this as well. What it is, our monastery land. It's in my name. There's some troubles over it. So the Indians are trying to take it away from us. And that's what we're dealing with, why the phone is having to be answered. Chituta di Rinpoche Gitrino Yapuzo son Kuranga Tata Lapson. Re, Tata Kurang Lapson. Saja Lapsha Karizona Chukuri Pariga. To recognize whatever is going on around you, to know the nature of your own mind, this dharmakaya awareness, this view, to recognize it, to see it in all the arisings, this dharmakaya nature. This is what is most important, not to only sometimes in peaceful times see it. When we talk about letting mother and child luminosity unite, you see all of you. Nature of your mind is this clear luminosity of Buddhahood. It is innate to you, it is natural to you, it has always been there. Then the luminosity of the path, the pointing out done by the teacher, what is seen in the teachings, this is the child luminosity. So you allow the luminosity of path, what is pointed out by the teacher, and your own innate luminosity to be recognized as the same. This is what we mean by let mother and child luminosity unite. Rest in this state of inexpressible awareness. Leave yourself there. This where it is beyond words, beyond thoughts, this awareness that is innate to us, but we distract ourselves continuously. Beyond the thoughts you distract with, the innate awareness where mind sees itself. This, leave yourself there, even in the arisings. So like this then, as you get experiences of stillness, bliss, clarity, and thinking, for example, you will experience your mind not thinking, a stillness. Sometimes you get an experience of bliss. Sometimes you get an experience of one-pointed focus in peacefulness. Sometimes you get an experience of clarity. All of these will arise when you meditate. You will be having these experiences, especially when you sit and meditate a lot, with your body in the proper position. This is going to happen to you. You're going to be having these experiences when you sit a lot. You get bliss states of the body. You get experiences of clarity. You get experiences of a thought-free state of stillness without thoughts arising. These are mind-made meditative experiences, they are. These, they get in your way. Again and again, break them. Let the syllable of knowledge and wisdom strike them and break them. So you get all blissed out. it gets in the way of your seeing your true Buddha nature. If you cling to it, you create cause to be reborn among the gods of desire. The clarity experience, oh, my awareness is so clear, I feel so wise. You grasp that one. Among the gods of form, you get reborn. And that thought-free state, you sit and meditate and there's no thoughts arising, utterly still, totally peaceful. Not even if you wanted a thought could you get one to come up. These are in your way. That leads to the formless realms. You need to break through these. You need to get past them, not to remain in them. You need to break them, pop them, burst them. So let the syllable of knowledge and wisdom strike down again and again. This pet, the pa, which is a letter of method, and wisdom, which is symbolized by the tra. These letters together, pet, strike with them. This is how we talk about striking the mind-made meditative experience with pet. Bliss states, clarity states, thought-free states, all of them. All these mind-made meditative experiences, break them. Shini, if you're familiar with that dwelling in peace of mental stillness, it's a nyam, an experience. Break it. Now, a little wimpy bay like this won't work. This pet has to be fierce. Like that. It has to be fierce and strong enough to pop the experience your mind has created. Bliss states, clarity states, thought-free states, when you break them. When you break them while looking directly at mind itself, your awareness is freed. This fierce pet, this sudden pet, this short pet, sudden. It has to have these three qualities. Fierce, sudden, sharp, short. Strike with it, throw it. Do it like that. It has to be hard enough to break through. But just making the noise won't do a damn thing for you. You have to be looking at your mind while you do it. You know, just making a funny noise is not going to lead you further in meditation. It's when you are looking at your mind in a man-made, mind-made experience of meditation. Then you break that experience by striking it with pet. You see the mind, the awareness naked shining forth. Just as it is, not as you think it is. You see it directly. You do this in meditation until there is no difference between session and session break. You continue destroying your meditation again and again until there is neither meditation nor non-meditation. Getting up and walking around is the same as sitting. When you get up, that's session break. Your meditation must mature to the point where they are not different sitting there and going about. So you need to continue destroying any meditation your mind creates until there is simply what is. That doesn't mean to abandon meditation outside of session, but rather for the meditation to be there naturally both in session and out of session. No difference between session and break. No difference between stillness and movement. But until your mind has arrived at this direct and clear seeing of its natural true state, you will do well to continue to get rid of entertainments. You will do well to focus your attention and your intent on developing your meditation. That means don't hang out with a lot of people gossiping. It'll distract you. That's not meditation. You need to sit there. That doesn't mean to fool yourself and think you're meditating while you're walking around talking to people. It means to allow your session to continue always in session or out. That means you are continuously aware of your innate natural awareness of your mind. You do not end the session, but you do make the sessions. So that at all times and in all situations, whatever you are doing, going around, sitting around, anything you are doing, recognize the single ongoing continuity of the dharmakaya. There is nothing beyond this. Recognize that there is nothing beyond or other than this. To decide on one's thing is the second vital point, to recognize mind and to recognize its continuity. Is dharmakaya awareness? It is the most important thing. Realize this. To decide on this and go for it is the second vital point, the meaning of meditation. Now I have told you of meditation, I have told you of you, how to do it. It is necessary that you are able to perceive dharmakaya awareness. Meditation is simply to remain in this awareness. When you are aware of dharmakaya awareness, aware of the nature of mind, that is the awareness. Without that view in meditation, they don't exist. So then, so to really decide on this single point, to rest in this single point of awareness, is the second point. Do you know how to meditate? What is your past experiences? What have you learned already? Do you understand what I am telling you now? The meaning is important. But there's only one thing to understand. Dharmakaya. The view. My own mind looking at it. Looking at its nature. If I know to do that. Beyond the thoughts, without thoughts. This innate dharmakaya awareness, natural state. This is the view. Meditation is simply to leave this as it is and settle into it. There's nothing else. There is nothing other than this. Whatever you are doing, whatever you are thinking, remain in this awareness. You need to know what meditation is, the real thing, not mind-made-up ones. Now, when you think you're meditating, it's not enough to just have heard these teachings from me. You need to go practice them. That's what will benefit. If you don't practice, it won't work. You need to first know how to meditate, and then you need to go do it. In the Maha'ati and the Dzogchen, the primordially pure essence of the cutting through, this is the meditation. Now you know how to see. You know how to leave your consciousness in no way separated from this its natural state. Your own innate natural dharmakaya nature, again and again return your attention to it. There's no other meditation in here, no gods, nothing to be made, created, or visualized. Just this one single point, which is completely natural. This what it is. Meaning of the view and the meditation. Now go meditate well on this. Sit in sessions. You must make sessions. You sit and then you relax your mind. You don't focus it. Your mind and body must both be relaxed. If you don't do this in a relaxed way, you will be distracted by many thoughts. You will go distracted by ideas of what it should be, fears of what it might be, and you'll miss the point. You need to understand this path, which is one of relaxation into the natural state. The meaning of this dharmakaya awareness. You need to understand what I am trying to tell you. Then my own mind, when I know to see it, that emptiness dharmakaya is. Then to that emptiness there is a clarity of awareness all pervading. This, like this seeing, to see like this, to be in this awareness, this is what we call meditation. You need to continue to practice it. Ta yapore. Ta nipa pao tu tambo de kamaji choosing. Consult the Gandro. You need to do this practice now. You need to work with it. Do you understand how to see, view in meditation? I need to make sure that you understand the instructions. Do you? Yes. So don't make anything up about it. Don't create a fantasy of meditation. Don't think about it. But go make sessions. Sessions sitting there looking at mind with your mind. This is what you need to go and do. Then I want to leave you doing this and then have you come back. To know too much, too many words, diminishes the understanding. The short version in words shows better, tells better what is real. Then tomorrow, I want you back in here. I want you back in here with questions, and I will ask you questions to see if you got it or not. If you don't practice between now and then, you won't have your questions, nor will you be able to answer mine. You need to go and practice now tonight. You got the first bite of teachings, now you need to practice. Then now. This is the root text. There's root text and commentary. We're starting with the root text. I will go into the commentary as your meditation deepens. This is the heart teachings of Zapatru, the great Shiri Jelpo. He has done the explanations here, which will help. So this is to start. I know better than to give you too many words. I know that I could talk to you about this in a scholarly way for many days and you wouldn't get a word of the truth of it. I a little bit. Showing you how to meditate and then you do it yourself. The meaning now. See your own mind. Don't try too hard, don't push. It's like that. Then a little bit. I will do a little bit of a monam. We should dedicate it. This cave of Guru Rinpoche. We say it is said to be the cave of practice. Before Mandarava, she stayed here. Oh, with 500 of her retinue on the surrounding mountains. They lived beneath the different rocks. When we have dug out our caves, we found artifacts from there. So we know of the stories. And by the stories, this is where they gathered to practice. Everyone says this is the cave that was Mandarava's practice cave. She used to go in the back, where there's a big Guru Rinpoche statue that I put. And there's a small cave in the back has her statue. That was her secret practice cave. So a little bit. There is great power for you all to sit here and practice. So let us do some monlam together, some wishman. Moran Ketsi Sonandi Ekanachi Balam Chupai Sipe Sole Drowa Drowa Sho Jadao Chitar Kempalam Kutsu Sampo Deyan Deshinte Deda Kuki Jesu Takoshi Gewa Deda Tamche Raptuno. So kirengi tsirin monlam zori wa yori.
ching do nata zemne nam jo den nam din samwa do tru sana pemano nidu rencho dampa shaten so te so tape sentu ye daso dite do sa chepana nam yang me tu tapa shukne su sam chen chu ke da ton ge du so cho sum sam sum la ye jin lab dang chu chu chung de lu me den be tu la cha se chi mon be den tu ye Raja Shapten Doje